Over the past year, I have made a lot of Subnautica content. So it is not surprising that I got a ton of comments asking questions, giving useful tips, or telling me how to be better at the game. Well, today I will go over some of those comments, explain a few things, and answer comments that others might want an answer to as well. I wanted to put those comments into different categories, but that didn't work out very well. So instead, I will just go in a random order. Biogenerator to start with is pretty darn OP no matter the starting point. The bioreactor is quite a strong asset to have, that is true. I could theoretically have made a line of power transmitters from a solar panel powered one-piece base all the way down to the Lost River, but I could have just followed the power transmitters and not relied on my sense of direction and making beacons. And a thermal plant is even more overpowered, as you don't have to fuel it like a bioreactor. So I would say the bioreactor was a fair choice. You can get creep vines down there, meaning the Lost River. Just saying. Other stuff gives creep vines when hit with knife. That is literally just false. The only way of getting creep vine down to the Lost River is by planting it down there, which I did do eventually. My dude, you don't need to wait until you reach 0 oxygen to use a single bladderfish. If you use 3 when at 6 oxygen, it's the precise amount to fully refill the tank. And also, there is no reason to only consume the bladderfish for oxygen when you're low on O2. I have explained this before, but here it is again. It's all about efficiency. Eating 1 bladderfish gives you 15 O2, no matter how low you are. While the screen fades to black, you can still swim and do things. Eating 1 at 20 O2 gives just as much as if I'm eating 1 while almost drowning. One comment I got a ton of times. Okay, now do it in hardcore mode, or you can't do that. So this challenge will be impossible on hardcore. Try this.
You should do this run in
I hate to be the now real.
You should have done it on hardcore.
Now do it on hardcore if you hate yourself. I am planning on trying this in hardcore mode, but I don't know when and if I will even record it. If you are actually interested in this, let me know.
Not all the bladderfish. How many must you have consumed?
I have wondered that exact same thing, and just for you, I went back to my 17 hours of raw footage and counted. I ate 232 raw bladderfish, cooked 6 bladderfish, and turned 45 bladderfish into water. Please don't ask another question that makes me go through my entire footage again. Short answer? No. I don't think this person has watched the video, which you totally should, it's amazing. Judges for using PDA pause. Bro, I mean, like, what am I supposed to do? If it's an option, then why would I not use it? It makes the game so much more bearable. Starting in Lost River? Sure. Starting in Cove Tree? Safest place in the whole game. I guess this person tried roasting me for not starting in the Lost River, but at the Cove Tree. They probably didn't know that the Cove Tree has way less usable resources in the early game than the Lost River does. So it actually would have been easier to start in the river part of the biome than at the safe tree. Do it again with Death Run mod!
No. No, I don't think I will.
How can you be vegetarian at the start? What? It's actually pretty easy to live on a vegetarian diet in Subnautica. You only need a knife and edible plants such as creepvine or marble melons. If you haven't seen the full video or series, give it a watch. Okay, I just saw this. I'm not going into detail, but I've said this before. But try and survive starting in the Aurora in any room. This is actually something I have thought of too. Would it be possible? Well, I went through the accessible part of the Aurora. Some of it only spawns in after it explodes, and you barely get any healing items. The radiation would kill you in almost no time. And even if you had all the medkits in the world, you would not be able to leave the Aurora. You would either need a laser cutter or a repair tool. So no, unless you start after the Aurora's explosion and get either a laser cutter or repair tool, you can't beat the game when starting in the Aurora. I also got a few comments on why I was accessing the Aurora by using the propulsion cannon. Simple explanation really. The parkour part is incredibly annoying when you don't get it pixel perfect. And yes, I'm proving myself wrong here. Or just propulsion cannon brain coral. When I read this, I thought there is no way this is legit. Guess what? It totally is. How is it that each time I play this game, I learn something new? What is this? And to answer this upset individual, what is even the point of all of this? If all you did was make a beeline for the shallows, just start in the shallows, like dang. I've gotten lots of comments like these. People who think they know better or simply try to be upset. What I don't understand here is this though. This person clicked on a video titled "Can you beat Subnautica starting in the Lost River?" and asks about the point of it. I've seen a video where someone played modded Minecraft and had to go to the overworld from a dimension called the Abyss. What was the point of that video, if he could have simply started in the overworld? As you can see, the comments are very diverse. And this is not even half of the types of comments I've received. I even had Whiskerface and Mono Aurelio comment, two YouTubers who did their fair share of Subnautica content. Which is insane to think about that they would be interested in my humble content. In the end, I am just happy that so many people were interested in watching something I am passionate about. And that is exactly what YouTube should be. People having fun creating, and others having fun watching. That being said, I hope you had fun. I hope I could make something you truly enjoyed, because I absolutely enjoyed making it. For the next weeks, my content will be dialed down though. Currently, I'm writing my thesis so I can finally get my bachelor's degree. If you're interested, you can join my Discord server, where I'll be posting more regular updates than on YouTube. And don't worry, I have a lot of content to check out while I'm not uploading. Did you know that I made music, for example? Thank you for watching, and until next time.